The late statesman, retired diplomat, educationist and writer Mr. Kwaku Asante has been laid to rest after a solemn burial service at the forecourt of the State House in Accra. Present at the pre-burial service was the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, former President Jerry John Rawlings and his wife, and other traditional leaders.
An astute diplomat, educationist and writer, Mr. Kwaku Asante, affectionately called KB Asante, was born to Mr. Kwaku Asante of Riaman and Madame Mercy Odoso Amo of Otublohum, all of blessed memory. He was the second of 7 children. Mr. KB Asante had his elementary education at the O'Reilly Educational Institute, Government Junior Boys School, and to the Achimota College for his upper primary and secondary school education between 1927 to 1942. He attained his first degree in mathematics with physics as subsidiary at Durham University in 1948 and 1952. The retired diplomat was made a senior mathematics master at the Achimota College in 1954. Mr. KB Asante joined the country's foreign service at its inception and served as the 3rd secretary at the British Embassy in Ankara, Turkey, and as a consular general in Istanbul. Mr. KB Asante worked at the various foreign missions, including the Organization of African Unity, OAU, and became the secretary to Ghana's first president, Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, at the Flagstaff House for 6 years, where he doubled as principal secretary at African Affairs Secretariat from 1960 to 1966. And he was the only member of Nkrumah's government still living. At a memorial service held in his honor, fond memories of the astute diplomat were recalled by his family, comrades, and his alma mater.
Believing in the capability of the African, he gave his all to prove that black stars can truly shine. He lifted high the flag of Ghana in nations far and wide. In difficult and challenging times, he served his nation with fearless honesty, cherishing true humility, but never shrinking back from defending justice and good sense. He resisted the rule of oppressive bureaucracy wherever he found it.
He never said no to Achimota School, never. Indeed, there was not a school function or event that he did not attend, lest was out of the country.
Present at the service were the Vice President, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, former President Jerry John Rawlings and his spouse, former Defense Minister Adu Kufuor, former Finance Minister Seth Tekpe, former diplomats, comrades and friends. The Dean of Cathedral Church of the Most High, Very Reverend Seth J.A. Saki, described the late diplomat as practical and truthful, who served his country with dignity and dedication. Mr. KB Asante died on 22nd January 2018 at the age of 93. He is survived by a wife, Matilda, and 4 children.
2024 news team spoke to some Ghanaians who graced the occasion of the pre-burial service of the late diplomat KB Asante. They shared their fond memories of the role he played in Ghanaian politics.
He is a man of great experience, and his experience cuts across party politics, cuts across diplomacy, and you will see that everybody appreciates him because he's an encyclopedic man, an icon in public affairs and in his understanding of the human being. Remember, he started as a teacher, and that never left him. Teachers are great people whom we must respect because they form us from our infancy till we die. And he was one such person.
KB Asante was the ultimate Ghanaian. The ultimate Ghanaian in the sense that he did everything that we as Ghanaians, would like to see done by a cherished Ghanaian. He wasn't simply a man who spoke his mind. He spoke his mind and made suggestions on how we could make Ghana a better place. He spoke his mind and made suggestions on how we could make the church a better church. He spoke his mind and made suggestions about how we could make his former school, and indeed all schools in Ghana, better places. So if we find many Ghanaians mourning him, many Ghanaians feeling lost as a result of his death, it's largely because we know the very significant sacrifices he made with his time.
What has been said of KB, I think he's one of the stellar people Ghana has produced. I personally was privileged to know him quite close. Very early in my career, when I worked at the National Revenue Secretariat with Mr. Ahoy and the Structural Adjustment Program Secretariat, he was then a minister already. And so having the privilege to attend some high-level meetings, KB was one of the ministers who would always accost you as a young person and talk to you about your plans, and other. And then he went on, obviously, to serve his nation as ambassador. And we all know from the tributes that he drew on his experience right from the Nkrumah era, to discharge that responsibility. What he would normally do, apart from making a contribution, when he takes the mic, would also be to come closer and talk to you on perspectives, because he has perspectives on many things. A keen observer of everything from politics, social to the economics. And you could see from his experience, and I cherish that. And I cherish the moments, and this is true, when he would come near and as God Dangme ask Teten, Tenivia, which means, how is it and how are things with you? And he would always inspire you, encourage you, to stand firm, even in difficulties.